What's up, guys? My name's Paul. Breaking news out of Jacksonville today. Tony Boselli, Hall of Famer, first ever draft pick from the Jags, named as EVP of football operations. Let's talk about it. Okay, guys, so huge news today. Tony Boselli being named EVP of football operations. Shad's bringing Tony in to help build a culture and shepherd this Jags team into a new era of football. He's going to be working alongside head coach Liam Cohen and the new GM hire. Boselli is not going to be like the guy in charge, but his role is to simply support Cohen and the new GM, and frankly, Shad. Tony is a guy that knows ball. Like, he knows football, and he loves this organization, and he's going to be a great voice for Shad to lean on and a great asset for this team. And yeah, I think the Jags are never going to be the same. Like I said, Tony is the Jags. Tony is the Jaguars. He was the first ever draft pick for the organization, first ever Hall of Famer for the organization. If you watch any of 1010XL, Tony is a huge advocate for the team. He loves this team. I'm a huge fan of him on and off the field. Love the way that he carries himself. And, you know, Tony got a lot of hate recently for how he handled the Trent Baalke situation, and he really came to Shad's defense for his decision to keep Baalke and was saying that, you know, Baalke wasn't the reason. And listen, as a fan, I get it. Obviously, we all wanted Trent gone. It was the right thing to do. And, you know, if I was Tony and I was in that position, obviously you're not going to badmouth the owner that you're trying to get a job working for. Like that, come on. Straight up, if I was Tony, I would have done the same exact thing. You play it smart, you come out, you defend the organization. I just don't see how he was getting all the hate on X. It's like the same thing as Bucks fans hating on Cohen, saying, you know, he's a snake and all this stuff. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, think about it from a perspective of an individual doing what's best for them and their family. That's all it was. But yeah, I think that this is going to be huge for the Jags. I think about, you know, what Detroit has done with Chris Spielman, and that's really kind of what the Jags are trying to do here, is just to bring Tony in from a high level, just to really oversee and help, just be a voice and just be an asset for the new coach, for the new GM, for the owner. Think about Elway and how he's been involved in Denver, and like Tony is our Elway. Like, that is what this role is. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I think that this is frankly one of the biggest things for this organization. One of the most needed. I think what Tony brings is one of one. He loves this organization and he knows ball, and that's what this team really needs. We need somebody to come in and just be an advocate. And Tony has been an advocate for this team, even when this team was complete trash. I mean, we still are trash right now. We're the bottom of the NFL. And through all of that, Tony has loved this organization, went to bat for this organization, and has just been a huge voice in the community. We'll see more details. I mean, this news just broke. I'm sure there's going to be more details coming out about what his role and involvement is going to be. But yeah, to summarize, Tony's not the guy in charge. He's going to be working hand in hand with Cohen and the new GM and the owner. All parties will report directly to Shad. And that's the whole thing, is this is really just about a unified vision. You've heard Liam talk about it. You've heard Tony talk about it. You've heard Shad mention it. It's everybody working in lockstep, everybody working together with one unified goal, and that's what this team needs. And I'm excited for the future. You know, I've been pumped up. When Urban got hired, I was so stoked. When Doug got hired, I was optimistic. I think now this new era of Jags, like, this might be the most excited I've been as a fan. I'm still hesitant. I'm nervous, right? I'm nervous just because we've been burned in the past, but it's hard not to be really excited about the moves that we're making so far this offseason. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you still like fearful, like we're going to screw this up somehow? let me know down below, and check out this video from last week about Anthony Campanile getting named as the defensive coordinator for your Jags.
Duval.
Duval.